I'm Mr. White Christmas.
Oh, yes, you are.
What?
I'm Mr. Green Christmas.
Friends call me Snow Miser.
And my friends call me Heat Miser.
And this is just another lazy skit for O.M.M. to review A Year Without Santa Claus and not review It's a Wonderful Life.
You know, Jack, if you reviewed White Christmas, if that's actually not copyright, so we wouldn't be copyright struck by reviewing this. So.
Hello and welcome. As you can tell by the title, I'm the Obsessed Movie Man, O.M.M. There are tons of companies created specifically to make Christmas specials. One of them, synonymous with Christmas itself, is Rankin Bass.
Rankin Bass was an animation company that was known most for holiday specials, primarily through the use of stop-motion animation. Love them or hate them, almost everyone is familiar with at least one of their specials, be it Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, or Frosty the Snowman. My personal favorite Rankin Bass cartoon, however, is The Year Without a Santa Claus. In it, our beloved Santa wakes up to a cold, and after discussing taking time off from a disgruntled doctor, as well as the fact that some children just don't give a darn about him, Santa believes that this year there won't be any Christmas, and that he shall take a vacation. Determined to prove her husband wrong, Mrs. Claus has two elves, Jingle and Jangle, go out into the world to show Santa people do care. After an encounter with the nasty Miser brothers, Snow Miser and Heat Miser, the two elves arrive in Southtown and begin to devise a way to both get people to care about Santa and also get him a long-needed break. We've previously discussed how stop-motion works in the King Kong review, so the rules are basically the same here. It's a little more jerky in Rankin Bass cartoons, though. It's kind of hard to explain because stop-motion is already pretty jerky, but if you watch something like Wallace and Gromit and then a Rankin Bass cartoon, you'll see what I mean. So sometimes, the animation here isn't too smooth or fluid, but I think that adds to the overall charm of the production. The models are crafted well, and a lot of them have personality woven into their features, though I'll admit there are a few that are looking a bit dead-eyed. There are a lot of fun musical numbers in this film, such as I Could Be Santa Claus, It's Gonna Snow, I Believe in Santa Claus, and of course the two Miser Brothers songs. The last two songs, as well as the characters of the same name, are probably what this special is best known for, in all honesty. Aside from them, the other songs are charming as well and have a whimsical holiday feel to them. The main voice cast does a superb job. I absolutely adore Mickey Rooney as Santa Claus. He voices him in a lot of the Rankin Bass cartoons, and because of that, he's always been one of my favorite Santas growing up. There's an honesty to his voice where you feel like you can discuss anything with him, as if he were your own grandfather. Whether he be playing a young Kris Kringle in Santa Claus is Coming to Town, or any of the other older versions of Santa Claus, Mickey Rooney has proven to be one of the definitive voices for the character. Shirley Booth also does a fantastic job as Mrs. Claus. In a lot of ways, it's kind of her film as she puts the plot into motion. Like Mickey Rooney, there's a level of sincerity in her voice as well. Come to think of it, they really are the type of characters you'd imagine your grandparents to be. I love how she has this big musical number about being Santa, only after the song ends for her to discard the suit, admitting it was not the best idea. That always makes me chuckle. Shirley Booth does a great job, and like Rooney, I believe she could also be the definitive voice for Mrs. Claus. There are a few more characters in the short, but the ones that everyone loves to talk about are Snow Miser and Heat Miser. As their names probably suggest, they love their respective temperatures and have powers based off of them. At the same time, however, they have very different personalities. Snow Miser is jovial, fun, eccentric, and a bit of a show-off. Heat Miser is bitter, angry, and jealous of his stepbrother. Their songs almost feel like they belong on a Broadway show at times, and it's amusing to see the side characters stand around waiting for the songs to end. The two are most definitely the highlight of the special, so much so that this was one of the few Rankin Bass specials to get a sequel, specifically starring the pair. There are some minor nitpicks I have, which are mainly a few inconsistencies. It's almost a broken record at this point to question how Santa's existence works in any film that features him, and by that I mean, how do people not believe in Santa yet still get presents under the tree? That happens here, and it's just an annoying cliche that comes with the territory of these Santa-related films. The other critique I have is something to do with the Miser brothers. They each want something. Snow Miser wants some snow in the south, and Heat Miser wants some heat at the North Pole. But both don't want to help the other out. So they are confronted by their mother, Mother Nature. However, when Snow Miser and Heat Miser are going to get what they want, they no longer want their goal. At first I thought it was because the opposite brother would be getting something that the other brother doesn't want to give, but how the scene is worded is just confusing. Mother Nature tells Snow Miser to let it snow in the south, and he gives a bewildered face, as if he doesn't want to do that. Same thing goes for Heat Miser when he's told to bring heat to the North Pole. It's weirdly said and could have been phrased a lot better. Maybe have Mother Nature state something like, Heat Miser, let your brother bring snow to Southtown, and Snow Miser, let your brother bring a day of heat to the North Pole. That would have been better, I think. But with all that said, I really do enjoy this special. It's not a masterpiece of holiday specials, probably not better than Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, or and so forth, but it's not trying to be. It's simplistic, basic, humble, and fun for the kids. It has great character designs, entertaining songs, creative animation, and superb voice acting. If you're looking for at least one Rankin Bass film to watch, that of course isn't Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer or any of the other ones, let this year be the one where you definitely see The Year Without a Santa Claus.
Thanks. This is an O.M.M review. This is O.M.M signing out. Happy holidays, everyone.